When you own a restaurant, $10,000 is like $100. That's like the human equivalent of $100.
On the Table, sponsored by Blue Runner Foods, and this week we're celebrating the bold flavors and rich culture with Chef Charlie Pierre of Fritai, bringing the vibrant taste of Haiti to New Orleans and highlighting the deep culinary connection between the two. James Beard semifinalist with multiple appearances on Bravo's Chopped and Food Network's Top Chef, Chef Charlie Pierre.
Hello, hello, hello. So nice to be here. Pleasure.
Thank you for coming in. Welcome to the show. All right, for anyone who hasn't been there yet, how would you describe the experience at Fritai and what makes it special?
Yeah, I mean, I love Fritai, and it's something that's near and dear to my heart. And the experience of Fritai is just that. It's kind of bringing out my heart through the food. And with that, it's showing and showcasing Haitian cuisine. And not just like the traditional dishes, but the nuanced ideas that I bring to the table as well. So it's a little bit of everything, but focused on Haitian cuisine.
And Fritai?
The word itself means like fried foods or street food. So if I was going to land right in Port-au-Prince, the capital of Haiti, I would ask for Fritai, then they're going to bring me to a street food stand. And there would be a table with a lady with a little fryer in the back, and she's just frying up plantains, little fishes, pieces of pork, pieces of goat, things like that. And so that was the kind of idea or the heart of what we do at Fritai.
That's great. It's beautiful. There's such a deep cultural connection between Haiti and New Orleans, and we go back to 1809, the Haitian Revolution. How do you see that influence showing up in your food and the restaurant in general?
I mean, I always say that what we do at Fritai is not just cook our cuisine, but we also tell the history and the story of New Orleans and Haiti throughout the cuisine, right? And that's the biggest influence. I think that when people come in, they're kind of interested in the cuisine, especially New Orleanians or folks who grew up here. We want to taste the food, but they have a little skepticism. But when you show them how they align, and how they work together, like, Creole sauce here and Creole sauce in Haiti is very similar. You can kind of see how they all fuse together. And with that, I start to tell the history. Well, it's like, that's because, during the Haitian Revolution, there were so many Haitians that came into New Orleans, but not even just then. Throughout history, there were so many intertwining Haitians coming into New Orleans and just kind of sharing cultures. And so all that gets intermixed. So that's the story that I love to tell.
Yeah, and people realize the impact of the taste found coming from Haiti influence what they're eating today across the board. Your cooking feels very personal.
Yeah,
very personal. Tell us, why is it so important for you to tell your story and your heritage through your cooking?
I mean, I always think about my mother. Mother is always the first thing, right? She always had the big Sunday dinners, cooked the meals. Besides that, probably 3 times a week. But she always put her heart in the food. Everything always tasted amazing. And it was just like, she made it look easy, but I know it was work, And so that's the kind of style and the thought that I bring out to my food. And I love simplicity. So a lot of my dishes you're going to see is just like simple kind of things, but I'm just bringing flavors together. Sometimes they're unique, sometimes they're different, but I just love how they mesh and they work together. So that's kind of the soul, is my mother and the my creativity.
How did it start for you?
I mean, for me, cooking started, again, with my mother, but my father was also a chef at Marriott for most of my upbringing. He retired probably when I was about 19 or so, but he was cooking with Marriott. So he brought in American and French kind of influences, taught me how to make my first omelet, things like that. But my mom was always just cooking straight up old school Haitian cuisine. And so I grew up around that. But also there was a restaurant right next door to me when I was a kid. And by the time I was able to work, he was like, "You want a job?" He was just the first guy who just gave me a job. And I just naturally went into the kitchen. So it all kind of just meshed all together.
Yeah. A lot of people remember you back at St. Roch Market.
Back in the old days, yeah.
Tell the old days. What did that time teach you? And how did it shape to where you are now?
I am forever thankful for my time at St. Roch Market. I always say that, after 2 years, I wanted to, grow out of that space, right? But it took me 5. but I'm so thankful for being there because they were at the moment there was like 12 other vendors.
It was such a great community.
Exactly.
Right?
It was 12 other vendors who had 12 different ideas, 12 different ways to, fight taxes or, or the licensing
Commiserate.
and permits. Yeah, all that stuff. It's answers. And so I think as a business owner, especially when you're starting, we all go in it, looking like idiots because none of us know what to do until you get your answers. And so having that little community and to be an incubator as it originally was purposed to be, it really helped us, grow and continue to grow. And it's still like, I'm still learning every day about, the business, and I'm on year 10. And so it takes a long time.
Yeah, let's talk about St. Roch for a moment because that was a historic building on St. Claude.
Yeah.
Many years ago, it was retail, but it turned into
To
this
a food
wonderful
stall,
kind of, like you say,
Food hall.
incubator,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
everyone mentoring each other.
Yeah, I love the space. It was really great, and the people there, especially, Daily Beat was there. There were several other places that were there, and they were really kind of just really core businesses that were really doing well, especially Elysian Seafood, who has so many catering trucks all around the city, is doing well. But there were so many great people who are there who are just now just successful. And I think at that moment, it was looking like a 50% success rate, which is pretty high for restaurants coming out of spaces like that. But now I don't know what it is now, but at that point, it looked like a lot of us were just working into a system that was really working well, and that's just because all of us individually were bringing something unique into that building.
And learning from each other.
Exactly.
For those that have not been to Fritai yet, tell us about your location, where people can find you.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
talk about the folks that work with you. Because the team is great.
Yeah, I mean, there's no me without the team. I think that's the most important thing, especially I have, who I call my right hand, Lori, which is the manager at Fritai, but also just handles a lot of my personal emails and things like that. And then I have my cooking team, everybody's been with me, if not for a year, multiple years. And that's the most important thing. My staff, my front of the house staff is great. Brunine has been with me for several years. Chastity is my lead bartender. And as y'all know Chastity, she's been killing it. So she's came from Turning Tables, which is another great nonprofit. But yeah, I love all of them, and with all of them together creates Fritai. And that's like the fact that they've been there so long and they still want to continue to grow with me means a lot. And I understand what it means, and I understand that, there's continued growth and there's so much more steps that we all need to take to just get better and better, right? Because we're not trying to stay stagnant, we're trying to continuously grow. And the building itself has been there for forever. The owner, the original owner has passed away, but the daughter's taking care of it. But the building was, I believe, purchased around in the 60s. It was been clubs. Kermit has had it for a while. Lil Wayne has had the building. Has done stuff in it. So I'm happy to just feel like I'm in just an historic place in a historic neighborhood in Treme where there were so many Haitians at one point, right next to Congo Square. I mean, I just love my neighborhood.
Beautiful. Yeah. Talk about the artwork.
Yeah. Oh man, the artwork. So I think the art program that we do at Fritai was just one of the things that I'm so happy that we thought about since the jump, right? And especially a really core driver for that was Lori, our general manager there. She was always pushing for art, especially from Jacmel. My father's from Jacmel, Lori's house, and she lives in Jacmel as well. So we all have like a relation to it. Right. And so there's an art center there who has amazing art. And they happen to come and tour around the U.S. sometimes, and we just happen to get in touch with them and work with them. And at one point, they had storage in New Orleans, so we just went into the storage and be like, hey, we're going to put this on our wall and start selling it. And that stuff started to sell. And so much now that we're on the back end of like demand where we just need to keep up, and we have empty spaces on the wall because we need
exhibits almost,
exactly,
right?
Yeah.
And you're supporting these artists.
That's the best part about it. So we're going all the money that we make, we just send 100% back to the arts center. We supplied them, especially for Carnival. We sent a good amount of extra money on top of that stuff that we made from Mardi Gras to them, just so they can have and enjoy for Carnival. So it's been great. I'm just so happy to be there and support those Haitian artists.
All right. Now, you've had some pretty interesting experiences on TV.
Oh yeah, man.
Let's talk about Chopped and Top Chef.
Oh Lord.
What was that like?
Oh man, so when I hear about Chopped, I'm always like excited, and then Top Chef, I'm like, oh yes, it was great, it was great. No, they were
Pressure.
both. Yeah,
There was
it's
pressure.
a lot of pressure. Both of them are a lot of pressure, and I'm a competition cook. I love cooking. On TV, I don't mind just competing. But they were both really completely different experiences, right? Just to keep it short, Chopped is done in a day. Top Chef is done in like 5 weeks, sometimes 7, 8, 9. So I was there. I was away for Top Chef for about 5 weeks, and I didn't have any communication with my managers, with my wife, with anybody. I only had 3 phone calls home that whole time. I'm still trying to run a business, still trying to compete. So there's a lot of stresses there going on. So just that alone, besides what the core competitions are, is stressful. But it was a great experience because I gained like 17 new chefs that are amazing, and they're all like great friends.
Right.
For Chopped, that was just done in a day. I woke up at 6 a.m. and 8 p.m. I was going home as a winner, and I felt great about it. I felt amazing. Now I was just driving home trying to figure out what I'm going to do with $10,000. That went so quick. When you own a restaurant, $10,000 is like $100. That's like the human equivalent of $100 is 10,000, because you can put it in the bank, and in a day of bills, that 10K is gone. But
what a great experience.
it was an amazing experience. I loved it.
Yeah. All right, so you're selling at the French Quarter Festival this year. You'll be at the Goldring Wildenberg Riverfront Park.
Oh yeah.
I can see the excitement in your face.
Oh yeah.
Tell us what people can find.
Yeah, I'm so happy. Festival season is like turn up time for restaurants in New Orleans. So we love being at the festival, especially French Quarter Fest. At there, we're doing the crab mac and cheese. We're doing the barbecue passion fruit wings, which is super popular, and the super ultra popular shrimp pikliz, which is kind of like a grilled shrimp and avocado ceviche with cabbage, citrus, scotch bonnets, and then we serve it with plantain chips. It's killer. But this is the 3rd year we're serving the same menu because people love it and they don't want us to change it. It's kind of like Jazz Fest people who are just like, no, this is what we want. So I'm like, all right, cool. I mean, that's what y'all love. We're going to serve it. So I'm super excited.
You got a preferred location there too, don't you?
Yeah. We're at Waldenberg Park. We're right next to the Morrow's group. It's going to be great. It's going to be a good time. Come out. It's going to be beautiful. The weather's going to be nice. Might see me sweating, but we'll be great. It's going to be a good time.
All right, so someone coming out for the first time and they're coming to you for the first time.
Yeah.
What's the one dish you say that they have to try?
Shrimp pikliz for sure.
Okay.
Yeah, the shrimp pikliz it's a unique dish that, like, pikliz is a Haitian condiment. If you're not aware of it, cabbage, carrots, hot peppers, citrus, vinegar, all that kind of together. But then we had the grilled shrimp, avocado, and plantain chips. And that's kind of our twist to it, with a little bit of citrus, orange, and lime in there too. And it's kind of unique, and you're not going to get anything else. So it's cold, spicy, shrimp. It's great.
Yeah, explain what you do with the plantains. I mean, I've seen a demonstration where you press them and then you double fry.
Yeah, we double fry. But so we have plantains like 4 or 5 different ways at Fritai right now. But that one is kind of like Latinos call it tostones.
Yeah, because it's a good
kind
size.
of the disc, right? Like if you can just cut them up, peel them, and then you fry them at a lower temperature for like a few minutes, and you take them out, press them, fry it at a high, dip them in salt water, and then fry them at a higher temperature, and it gets them crispy. But for the festival, we're just bringing plantain chips, so we're gonna shave them really thin and just slice them, fry them, get them crispy.
So we go to Fritai to get the
other ones. Yeah.
Right.
We call them bunnons, the Haitians ourselves. Like we call them bunnon, but
we'll do that.
Yeah.
Coming to the festival, we know that you're going to be serving a limited menu, but a delicious one.
Yeah.
Coming to Fritai for the first time, what's
Yeah.
the one dish you're going to tell people that you've got to try?
I mean, that's such a hard one. I can't lie to you. That's a really hard one. Right now, people are going crazy for the jumu gnocchi. So jumu is a squash, so kabocha squash that we take and we turn it into a gnocchi, kind of like a potato, but we use
You had me at gnocchi.
Yeah, so it's so good. And then we do it with an oxtail gravy, lemongrass oil, and fresh Parmesan. It's killer. And now that I said that, I'm like, damn, I got to go back and roll some more gnocchi out.
Yeah. We had Prince from NOLA here.
That's my guy.
Well, we know that because he talked about you.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's my
Half the
definitely my
interview.
guy. Yeah, for sure.
But
For sure.
what's that relationship like?
Oh man, I think me and Prince's relationship goes way back, but the greatest thing is just to watch our growth. Every time he wins, it's a win for me, and he knows it's vice versa. And it's the same thing for Serene at Dakar. We just have a brotherhood and a sisterhood of just great chefs and folks who are just together, who are working to build each other up. But Prince, for him and us, I just love to watch him grow. His kid is so cute. His wife is great. So I just love their family. I love what they do. I love I just support everything about Prince. I mean, the story can go on and on but we spend many times together. He's always there for my birthday. So yeah, like I said, I just love the community, and I feel the same way about so many other chefs. Nina, like I said, Serene, the Queen, Trini, Lisa. That list goes on and on.
That's so important that you've got the group that can support each other.
Yeah.
Good times and bad times, as they say, and
for sure.
and be there for
For
each
sure.
other.
Like just like we call each other congratulating, we might call each other, be like, "This is happening, help!" And like somebody has the answer. So that's the most important thing. We always forget that. We always have questions, and folks out there can answer. And we just got to pick up that phone and make that call.
Well, Chef, I think this conversation will have to continue, and we're going to have to do it over at the restaurant at Fritai.
Please. Yeah, come get some food.
And if you've not been to Fritai, this is your sign to go check it out. So
yes, 1535 Basin Street.
There you go.
Come
in
on
the meantime, stop by the Riverfront Park and go by your
come
booth.
Come by, please. Yeah, this weekend, Thursday, we open at 11, close around 7 or 8, 8 o'clock, I believe. Yeah, but please come by, check us out. Shrimp pikliz, mac and cheese. There's a lot of other great food out there, great artists. I'm super excited, and it's a beautiful time. It's festival time, y'all in New Orleans. The best time of the season.
That's right. Well, thank you for inspiring the food scene here. And
my pleasure.
And best wishes going forward.
Always an honor to be here. Thank you, Mark. Thank you.
Hey, y'all, go ahead and hit that subscribe button on our YouTube channel and turn on your notifications. Please follow us. We've got new shows each and every week. And a very, very special thanks to all of our sponsors who are making this possible. Have a great day, and we'll see you next week.